It's a Wednesday, October 26th.
Call it hump day where I'm from. Aren't you tired of that kind of shit? You're a critique on Facebook statuses. You don't like them. And like every hump day being a Wednesday, like you see that everywhere. Happy hump day.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
For it to happen weekly, I honestly don't keep people on my list.
Yes.
I delete them right away, or unsubscribe, or unfollow, whatever it's called. I don't put up with that shit. Get the fuck out.
Well, I noticed back from last Monday's show when you brought up Merle Evans. I have been following her lately. It's been 2 days now.
Yeah.
And no shit, 218 status updates since Monday.
Yeah.
Just bullshit that I don't even understand what she's talking about. Like, at what point do we govern Facebook whether, like, should we be filling out applications to be on Facebook? Because if the population gets more volume, can Facebook even handle it? And if you're just going to act like a fucking retard, like Merle Evans, with these ridiculous status updates, you should be banned from Facebook altogether. Like, who wants to read this shit? We don't know what you're talking about.
Don't, just because you can't understand them, you can't block them from the internet. The internet doesn't work like that. We got free will of the interwebs, man, and the Wi-Fi. You can't tell me how I'm going to use it.
But she has no friends is the problem.
Yes, she does. She's a very accomplished lady.
Screech?
Oh, Screech? Well, Screech is...
has been trying to get in her pants for the past 2 years.
I think we should change Find Topher to Find Screech, honestly. Screech is he's kind of off the map, man. I don't know what he's doing, honestly. He's doing something.
Well, this has gone now in the Guinness Book of World Records, no joke, that Screech has lived in probably almost every house in the Niagara area region where nobody can, yes. He's gone from basement to couch to homeless, actually, to kicked out to paid the first month's rent, left, midnight move, hop in a car and go to a wrestling show, stay on the streets in another town, steal someone's gimmicks, steal their cigarettes. It's hard to track Screech down in a lot of ways.
All his old gimmicks, he had his grandmother's dog, it diarrheaed all over them, and he tried to, scrub it out, and he just couldn't. So he had to throw those gimmicks out, and now he just steals other people's gimmicks, apparently.
Well, somebody had given him the Conquistador jacket that I noticed that he wears on Hogtown Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, who gave him that?
And, well, that's what I'm wondering. I thought maybe you would know the answer.
Probably Hutch.
Would that be Hutch Henry's? I think Hutch Henry's makes gimmicks in his living room.
Yeah. We go to Value Village sometimes, and we'll hang out in the women's section that longer than I'm comfortable with. But we'll just come up with gimmicks and masks. And
now I got to ask you, you've now known Hutch for a while. You guys live in the same area in Parkdale.
He's right there, yeah.
I have had to stop, in on Hutch every now and again. And there's wrestling masks all over the house. Is he just constantly obsessed with these wrestling masks?
Obsessed with characters.
Every wrestler has to be in a mask. These ridiculous gimmicks are all over the fucking place. It's like a mental, what is this, obsession? What is this?
I don't know, it's not an obsession. It's maybe the psychological concept of hoarding, maybe, is he just likes to create wrestling characters and these superheroes in his mind. And it kind of comes from when somebody tries to escape. We all try to escape. I escape when I come out of that curtain. Mm-hmm. I'm not, Zach Stomack anymore. I'm the Atticus guy, because I had to come up with a somewhat cool name. But honestly, I think
Cat from Rochester.
I think I'm working on this charity, not for profit charity to honestly save Hutch Henry's. I'm not going to say why we need to save him, but I think for such a wholehearted guy, he needs saving. So save Hutch Henry's. I'm going to get it on hipstar.ca and zachstomack.com. Check it out. Because honestly, I love the guy. Jay, you've had some times with him. He's a good guy, And I just
yes, I've had to work with Hutch Henry's many awards we have won. Commentators in Toronto, commentators in Ontario, commentators all over Canada. We have been the best. The voices of Rogers Television, and I couldn't do it without the great Hutch Henry's. We call him Pipes, kind of backstage. Because he's got, the pipes. Like, he knows how to... He's got voice range, as we like to call it, like carte blanche.
Well, he's a voice actor,
audio.
Yeah. I'm not hanging out with some of these actors. I don't know if I can get used to people just kind of, like, working their gimmick in front of me, and just me, you know what I mean? Like, so many times have I
noticed,
so I'm going to start
Bradley's is always, Matt Bradley is always hanging around Hutch, like up his ass, like, wants to be his best friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, are they...
Great minds.
Well, what is this? Excuse me?
The thing with Matt Bradley is he watches a lot of wrestling, and I respect that, but it changed VCW when he gets in the back, and he started to... just say things in the back, like just yell them to the boys.
Right.
And he would always refer to we. Hey, we really appreciate what you're doing for us. We think you're just great. And it just kind of like, no offense, guys, but it's like, where the fuck did you guys come from? I
have no idea.
Who's signing the envelopes on my $20 here?
And please, it's been I worked there, offense. 2 years going on 3, and he wears the same gray suit every show. Like, please, where's the investment in the gimmick?
What do you mean invested in the gimmick? Maybe his gimmick is that he just owns one suit, and the rest is just fitness, fitness CrossFit gear.
Well, even though Topher Whiteman has been absent from the wrestling business and, in fact, the world for the past year and a half, even Topher Whiteman, and we all know how cheap Topher is.
Yeah,
even Topher Whiteman had a spare jacket hanging in the Whitey mobile.
Did he? Uh-oh. You never know.
Yes.
You never know when he's gonna honestly need to work. The man needs work, Julian.
Well, you never know when that next gig is coming up. We might need a report from the lift bridge at the canal as to, the safety and the rules regulations of the construction going on the lift bridge on Port Colborne.
Yeah, it really slows him down.
Thank you.
He's gonna have to charge extra for gas because the bridge is closed.
For Niagara College Radio, I'm Topher Whiteman.
Oh, man. I'm predicting this, actually, Jay. I will bet you. You name your price. I want to say, we'll put 100 bones on the line. And I want to say,
all right,
in a timeline of 5 years, Topher Whiteman will make a comeback. He'll play it huge, and he's timing it so wise right now, and all the funds to find Topher are honestly gonna make him who he's going to be in 5 years. $100 says so. What do you say?
Well, where would Topher Whiteman debut, and how would he be debut? Because in my mind, it's like he's hiding. He's in hiding, obviously.
Now he is, yeah.
We know that he's out there searching social media, and we know that he follows Tonight on Hipstar Tonight, and
he does.
All the other. Yes, and it's just the thing is, all right, people have spotted him with that beard. People have spotted him with that caveman hair. We know that he's balding. So where would he debut? Would it be at maybe a Canal Days concert? Would it be at a local indie show? Would it be at, him on Channel 10 Kojiko with a special report? Because I think really if you take a look at Topher, if he waits another 5 years, he's basically thrown that whole Niagara College broadcasting career away.
Wow.
How would he get a job? Well, I mean, come on, Hipstar. I mean, he turned down the remote job at Giant FM. He didn't even want to drive the van down.
No, probably not.
Gig.
It might not make it.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly. I predict.
Well, I don't know. I'm just curious. You bring that up. In 5 years, where do you see this happen? What do you see? Where are you seeing?
Carnival Carnage 6 returns to the Lions Carnival Port Colborne, featuring Topher Whiteman, Too Sweet, Pistol Pete, 91.7 Giant FM.
The reunion show.
No, Jay, hasn't Giant
Divas
become
Championship?
Hasn't Giant FM became Spirit? Didn't that happen? Has that happened?
Well, actually, somehow, some way, it's now a sister station, that's Spirit FM, and we still have the Big Giant.
Oh,
course,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm on Pat Porter weekdays.
Oh, cool.
7 to 12. I'm heard on Giant FM frequently.
Yeah. I bet you are.
Show, thank you.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I haven't seen him in a while. But status of the day, Mike Buse just recently got a baby, like 5 months ago. And, the statuses ever since then have been repetitive, to say the least. I mean, he's a great guy. And he's like, so, after 2 days straight of cleaning, I'm happy with the level of cleanliness in my house. Speaking of clean, Sterling, my son's second bath went much better. I think he likes it. Now, you got to be careful with statuses like these. First of all, like, you don't piss people off by, like, always talking about your baby. I mean, keep it special. But visualizing through words your newborn son in the bath to the public, I will never fucking ever agree with. Sorry, but I
like
won't.
Pissing in your face, shitting all over the fucking place. You didn't talk about that, did you?
No, I wanted to write a lot of comments, but I hold back now.
I noticed, I know we only have a few minutes left in the program, but when Jackson Jarvis, constantly with these baby pictures, like, I, for one, am tired of it.
Well, that's an example of a guy that makes it worthwhile. At least he doesn't always write statuses about it, but when he does, he works at his gimmick, because he's posting these baby pictures as Jackson Jarvis, you know what I mean?
You brought up just a minute ago about seeing Topher Whiteman 5 years in the future. If 5 years in the future, that Jackson Jarvis's kid, is he going to really appreciate these pictures that his dad took of him pasting a mustache on his face, hauling him out to a wrestling ring, being in the same ring with Chris Plant? Like, I were Jackson Jarvis's baby, when I got older and seen this, I would be devastated. I would be like, Dad, this is what you did to me? Glue a goddamn mustache on my face, and you were out wrestling and acting like this? And, like, I am, this man, once he grows up to be a man, was this guy going to be a lawyer? Is he going to work for NASA? I don't think so, because it started with poor parenting. You're pasting a mustache on your child. Well, come on, Hipstar. You know damn well it is.
Hold on.
What?
I don't, I think it would be pretty sweet, man. I mean, I would love to have known I was born to be a wrestler, a superhero. That would have been nice if Dad made me like that. Instead, Dad made me and turned me into a Jehovah's Witness. Okay? I didn't think I was very special. So this kid with like a mustache and like growing up to wear tights and looking like his dad when he looked like when he was a wrestler, a little professional guy, I think that's pretty fucking cool. And he's making that kid feel like he's special already. And come on, I think that's a beautiful thing. At least he's not fucking getting in suits and walking to doors and knocking on them saying, "Would you like to learn about the truth? Buy a Bible while you're at it." You know what I mean? Give me some credit.
Now, did Pistol Pete make you do that while he was sitting in the car with an open bottle of beer, drinking, and you're knocking on people's doors?
Of course he was.
To the next door?
Of course he was. In a suit. In a suit.
In a company car, by the way.
I think he smashed almost every company car that he's owned. The sad thing.
Yes, Pistol Pete has a track record in the Niagara region.
Yeah. But they know who he is, you know? Like, he's Pistol Pete. Like,
yes.
He'll bleed on you. He'll bleed on you. Don't mess him up.
Free lunch at Moe's. Got me free lunch at Moe's. Pork Colburn. Hashtag Moe's Pork Colburn. Thank you. Free chicken wings all night long.
Chicken Parm Thursdays.
Yes.
Oh.
Just gotta work his show free.
Well, happy Wednesday. Tonight on Hipstart Tonight.